My guest tonight from Los Angeles, founder and CEO of Wizard Entertainment and publisher of Wizard Magazine, Gareb Shamus. Gareb, welcome to The Loop.
Oh, thank you. Great to be here.
Great to have you here. Now, Wizard hits a milestone next month when it publishes its 200th issue. Gareb, what sort of impact has Wizard had on the comic world these past 17 years?
It's been incredible. When I first started, comics was really this mom-and-pop shop, black and white kind of mentality, and we really took it into color and really made it very exciting. And this was way before there were any kind of movies or TV shows that were really popular on comic books. And people didn't even know what Jim Lee or Todd McFarlane or any of these guys looked like either.
It was before all the big ads, the 501 ads.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Awesome. Now, what can we expect from the 200th issue?
This is just a great issue that kind of compiles what happened in the last 17 years while we've been publishing, like the 200 greatest comic books, the best costumes, you know, the silliest costumes that came out, things that people were talking about, all these kind of milestone events, you know, that we can look upon.
Nice.
You know, things like that, the whole Bad Girl era, you know, okay. Things like that, the Electra Superman costume. I mean, you know, a lot of those kind of things.
Yeah, the red and blue Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Those were fun. Now, let's face it, the magazine industry is definitely going through some tough times. How does Wizard compete when its audience wants, like, the daily gratification that they can get from blogs?
Well, we've been very, very good and conscious about that because I grew up in the computer age where, you know, I wasn't afraid to take our magazine and put it online, do the events, and really take the company and broaden its approach to how we're going to reach our market. So we're not just a magazine company. We also have the events. We had 130,000 people last year to our shows. Plus, we reach millions and millions of people online every single month through our website. So even though a lot of people might perceive us to be just a magazine, the reality is that we have the #1 site for comic books on the web today.
Very cool. Now, obviously, it was a different world in 1991 when the first issue of Wizard came out. So how have comics evolved over that time as you guys have been covering them?
Basically, the range of demographic that the publishers are reaching has grown. So whereas before it used to be just guys, you know, that were younger kids in their 14s, actually, that was the average age of reader of our magazine when we first started. Today, you know, it's in the mid to high 20s. So the average age has gone up. So the publishers have really had to adapt the content, you know, for an older kid.
Right. Well, and of course, there are always funny segments. I remember a Chris Ward thing about Superman saying really embarrassing lines that was great.
Oh, yeah.
So there's lots of funny stuff. Now, obviously, the big pop culture show, Wizard World Los Angeles, kicks off today. What does the show have in store for us over the next 3 days?
It's great. It's just 3 days of just nonstop fun. We've got so many big guests. Like Summer Glau from Terminator. We've got Milo Ventimiglia, Alyssa Milano from their new movie Pathology coming out, Mick Foley, Seth Green, our guest of honor, Mark Silvestri. But it's just nonstop. You're going to just bump into tons of stars that are going to be around being able to sign autographs. We also have some great panels that are going on where, like from Lucasfilm, showing a lot of Star Wars stuff that people haven't seen before, a lot of movie stuff. We even have a few really big events like a Guitar Hero contest, which people are going to go crazy for.
There are people from G4 competing in that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Fortunately, you know, I'm going to refrain from playing in that. And then we also have a film festival, which has become, we started that last year, became incredibly popular, and we've got it back again this year, and that's open all day Friday and Saturday as well.
Right, and of course, for a big comic nerd like myself, you know, you've got great creators like Jeff Johns and other people there, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's the great part about the show. You know, so many of the creators are just so approachable that wherever you turn or walk around, you're going to bump into somebody. And the good thing is, too, that not just from the comic book world, but also from the Japanese animation world, the toy world. And because we're in L.A., there's so many writers, producers, guys that have worked on a lot of movies are going to be in the room as well.
Great. Well, thank you, Gareb, so much for stopping by and keeping us in the loop.